Many say there are ghosts among the ruins of Leptis Magna. From around 190 AD under the Roman Emperor Septimius Severus, it became the wealthiest city in North Africa. Only Alexandria rivaled it in splendor and power. Repeatedly attacked by other invading armies and indigenous tribes, by the time of the Arab conquest around 650, the city had been virtually abandoned. Foreign powers continue to compete for control in Libya.
This place represents so much of our heritage. If the war continues, there will be more destruction and fighting could go to all cities. It will further affect tourism areas, residential areas, and more people will be displaced. It's a very complicated situation.
Many empires and their armies have fought for control of Leptis Magna and what became Libya over the millennia. Foreign powers have long been aware of the strategic importance of the Mediterranean's southern shores. There are many people in Libya that say ending this near-decade-long conflict is being complicated because of the sheer number of countries involved. Support for warlord Khalifa Haftar comes from countries including the UAE, Egypt and Russia. Hundreds of civilians have been killed since Haftar launched a military offensive against the UN-backed government in Tripoli in April. Haftar and his allies say their fight is against terrorism, but few foreign governments, analysts or military commanders believe them. Many blame the UAE and say Russia wants greater influence in the southern Mediterranean and Africa, and also wants to use it to weaken the NATO alliance.
The UAE is behind all the wars in the region. If Libya stands on its feet, the UAE will lose its status in the region. They are worried about the dominance of their ports, like Jebel Ali. That's why they are trying to sabotage all the plans to make Libya prosper.
The UN says that more than 150,000 people have been forced to flee the fighting. Turkey signed a maritime agreement with the UN-backed government in November. Critics say it could give Ankara an unfair advantage over rights to Mediterranean oil and gas drilling. Turkey says it has the right to send military advisors and pro-Turkey Syrian fighters to help defend Tripoli because of a security agreement it signed with the government. But earlier this week, pro-Haftar media announced the opening of what it describes as an embassy in Damascus, fueling speculation that fighters loyal to Bashar al-Assad's regime are coming to Libya to fight on behalf of Haftar. Conflict has kept foreign tourists away from the spectacular ancient ruins of Leptis Magna for years. These ancient marble pillars are perhaps a symbol of the foreign armies that throughout history have fought for control of this resource-rich country on the Mediterranean coast. A battle that continues today. Stratford, Al Jazeera, Leptis Magna, Libya.